The best feeling I have in my life every day is obviously when I kiss my daughter, and the feeling I have when I'm at home. When I walk out of jiu-jitsu, for me, for you, it might just be a walk in the park. It's just something you do. When I walk into jiu-jitsu, first of all, when I walk into jiu-jitsu, I know I'm going to go in and tap out 18 fucking times. I'm going to have to stop to breathe, but I'm going to sweat. I'm going to mount. I'm going to pass guards. I'm going to get my neck choked.
I think that's the resistance in a good way. We're resisting death and gravity and everything else. Like, that's what that kind of thing is, you know?
But I pulled up to Alberto's 2 times and pulled away.
Drove away, yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie to nobody here. The same thing. So I get the fear. I get it, but I don't at this point, because the best I feel is when I walk out of jiu-jitsu, because I dare a motherfucker to come in front of me. I wish I could go from jiu-jitsu to a stand-up stage. It would be not very good for people. It would not be very...
Last night you were a fucking monster. I couldn't imagine you bringing more energy to that.
Yeah, no. I walk out of that jiu-jitsu with that last taste of testosterone running through your body, and you'll say shit a little worse than what you're saying. Right. It's a little bit more honest.
Give a little less of a fuck.
Like,
the filters are off.
I know you can't take like a 7 o'clock class right now, but like if you had like a mat in the back and a shower, would that be like the best, like, roll for like an hour, take a shower, change, go on stage?
Oh my God. They couldn't stop me on stage. I would be so fired up. Like, and for me, my excitement, like, I never did any of this. So like today I rolled, it was too many people to roll. So all we did was break and pass guards.
Right.
I think I did 6 of them, and I passed 1 purple belts guard. I got in that car like I had won a gold medal at the Olympics.
Those victories are huge.
Do you understand me? Yeah. So for me, if every time I wrestle with Tate, if he gets me the spider guard, but for some reason I wrestled this time, this 8th time I went with Tate, and he didn't get me in the spider guard, and he got me in the half guard, I won. In my mind, he didn't get me. I kept my elbows close to my body. Every time he tried to trick me, whatever, I kept them close. All that stuff to me is a win, where most people wouldn't look at it as a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This time's the first couple of years I went, the first year jiu-jitsu I went, I would only roll 1 time, 5 minutes at the end of class. I didn't have the energy.
Right.
But I would go, today I went 128. Tomorrow I'm going to go 131. And I would let Tate get on top of me, and I would cry, and I'd be down there breathing, fucking thinking the world was going to end, anxiety,
it
panic.
Feels like that. Your chest coming in on you.
Who the fuck's going to want to come back to that the next day?
Yeah.
I remember walking in there and leaving like a will in my car. If I die, take the car to fucking my wife.
Funny.
Because I thought I was going to die in these classes.
Yeah.
That's how rough it was for me.
That's what I think about when I hashtag seek death, and like we talk on my podcast, like Keith and I, about that, about being in those moments where you're there to give your all. You're there to tempt death. You're there to push up against it. And when you do, there's a great fucking release that opens. Like, your chest opens in a different way and cracks the light of God and spirit through the whole universe that vibrates. And you're involved in the moment, like, that is immortalizing, really, I think. And I don't think that if you go and you half step and don't commit to those things, it's like watching you on stage last night. If you would have been like on a fucking tear, going, these fucking Chinese people, like, and gone, these fucking Chinese people, like, and let it drop, you just lost everybody.
You just lost everybody.
And that's that thing, that being fully committed, man, that I didn't have that peace in life for a long time, but man, is that fucking a huge investment you make in yourself.
And, you know, for years, Joe Diaz would have gone in there last night, looked around the room, saw one person with white hair and go, I can't do that.
Is that
Joe.
right?
Oh, yeah. Little things would throw you off your fucking plan. Like when I hear about fight plans in the MMA.
Right.
Tate, we went over this 80 fucking times.
Right.
Stay away from his fucking left. You went into his fucking left. You know, the same thing happens on stage sometimes. You fall into ruts where you don't, like, and I would get discouraged by psychological things. There's 6 old women in the front seat. There goes my pussy.
Like some OCD shit.
Yeah, like, I can't do that material. I can't do that material. Now, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you come into a comedy club, you got to go, I'm willing to accept whatever.
Whatever, and I'm going to stick to this joke. If that joke has to say something off color and it's towards a particular race, and there's 6 of those motherfuckers in the front row, you're going to go up there because it's not what you say, it's how you say
Sure.
it. These are the things you learn. The thing about stand-up, the first 3 or 4 times, and I've had this conversation 1,000 times with people, different people wanting to get on stages, I want you just to do it and get it over with. And it sounds so huge, but it's so minute.
Do you think you even write anything out or prepare anything, or just go walk on stage and burn under the lights?
I'd rather you go up there and burn under the lights. I'd rather you go up there and tell your name like you did in school.
Yeah.
What'd you bring us today, Tate? Today I brought you a truck. It's a Hot Wheels. My uncle worked hard to get it for me. I used to have a purple one, but my dog Squat ate it. Now I have this one. Thank you. And you got it over with. Now you know what feelings you're going to expect. Now you know what type of emotions you're going to go through. Now you're going to know, you know what? Joey told me not to look at their faces. Don't look at their fucking faces. I've been doing it 25 years. You see me looking at people's fucking faces?
I heard
the first 10 minutes.
Was it Mitch Hedberg that turned around and faced the curtain? Was that who it was?
Yeah.
Man, like that's fucking phenomenal just because he wasn't feeling, and he was experienced. He just wasn't feeling it that day. He's like, I can't do this. I'm just going to tell my jokes to the blank wall. That's crazy, but it's a craziness, man. It's an interesting thing to be around too, because it's all these such unique, beautiful representations of humanity, all parts in between, and it's amazing what comes down to the story. You know, when you see all that is like a little universe.
I gotta tell you something. You know, Joe Rogan goes on some fucked up tangents, and one thing he's always said, he says, I always felt there was a certain light that shone on that to attract all those people to that place. It's something weird about that place that has so many different people, all the people who walked in that stage, you know, from Pryor to Tom Papa to Kennison to just, but it's not that. Like, it's just hanging out there.
Yeah, man.
It's like going to, It's like being a musician and going to not the Roxy, the one down the corner from the store.
The whiskey.
Not the whiskey, the one.
There's a
where Lemmy used to hang out.
Oh.
Well, Lemmy used to hang out, and people go in there, and you go in there, there's heavy metal guys in there. You know, if you're going to play music, that's where your ultimate place is to go there and see what it's
also like a
rainbow.
The rainbow.
It's like a university. Like, because you go in there and you see Duncan answering the phones, and then you see him graduate onto, you know, doing what he's doing now or whatever. And like I've seen that with a bunch of different fucking Doc that was parking and he's blowing up now. He's doing great, and that's all he's doing, telling jokes.
Because he quit.
Yeah,
because he quit. He took away the safety net.
Yep.
Stand up is a very weird animal, but it's no different than any other art you're ever gonna do. It's just doing it, getting it over with, analyzing it, which you'll do perfectly after the first time, and then you'll be more prepared the second time, then you'll be more prepared the third time. And the good thing about you is stand-up is going to be for you how jiu-jitsu is for me.